Mom.
Hi, dear.
What are we doing?
We're going to make my mother's shortbread. It's 5 generations. It was her mother, her, me, you, and Adrian. And I am so thrilled to pass it down.
Excellent. What's this right beside you?
This is, my dad made this especially for my mother. It does nothing else, but they put the shortbread on it. Not for meat, not for food, not for anything. He made it especially for her shortbread.
And that's what we're going to use it for today.
You got that.
Excellent. So what ingredients do we need for shortbread?
The very first thing you've got to do is you've got to get your butter out a couple of days beforehand. This is most important. It has to be super duper soft.
Super duper soft butter. Yeah. How many of them?
There will be 2 of them.
2 pounds? Or 2 containers? 2 of those.
2 pounds.
2 pounds.
And then when the 2 of them are in, you give them a little mix in that beautiful mixer that Tracy has. And then you put 1 cup of icing sugar.
Icing sugar.
And you give it a whirly twirl.
Whirly twirl.
And then you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You stick that in and you twirl it up. Now once you get the butter, the icing sugar, and the teaspoon of vanilla, that's when you start putting the flour in.
That's a lot of flour.
4 cups of flour, but you have to put it in 1 at a time. Twirl it up 1 at a time. Twirl it up. Don't lose count.
Good advice. Yeah. All right, let's get started.
Let's do it. Sweetheart.
Okay, here we go. We're putting the butter in. Hi, Adrian. You're helping too.
Yes.
Okay, put a big slab of butter.
There we go.
Blip. And then we put another one in.
Oh, we need to go get another one.
Where's the other one go?
2nd pound of butter. Blop.
Blop.
There we go. And do we want to mix that up a little bit first? Make
Yep.
it nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth like butter. Oh, look at that.
Gorgeous.
Because it's so soft.
All right.
Okay, now we can put 1, push it down.
Is that going in right into the mixer?
Yep.
All right, Adrian. Plop. And mix it up. Blub, 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 blub.
The best mixing thing.
1 teaspoon
Yep, just to give it a
vanilla extract.
Just a little something, something.
You guys used to do this with a hand mixer.
Yes, oh God, it
Took forever, so it's nice to have a KitchenAid.
Yes, it certainly is.
We are not sponsored by KitchenAid.
What's that?
We are not sponsored by
Yeah.
KitchenAid.
So you probably have to like scrape down the sides here to get
Yes,
that.
definitely. Blue.
Scrape it, scrape it, scrape it,
Until you
scrape.
get the flour, and then it's
Scrape it, scrape it,
a
scrape.
little better.
Scrape it, scrape.
But that butter is going to be perfect.
All right, this is number 1 of
Number 1.
flour. Do you want us to stop it and lift that up so you
Yep,
can get in?
please.
All right, here we go. Blub, 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 blub. What? Poof.
I'm going to
Make
get
a little
flour
bit of a mess 'cause that's
everywhere.
good.
So
And mix. Woo! Woo!
yeah, once the flour.
All right, are we ready for the
There's
next
going to
thing
be
of
more
flour?
flour
Yep,
than
we're
snow.
All right, here we go. And we're going to lift this up.
And this
blop.
is 2.
2. Be prepared to make a mess. Crash baby.
Locked
Lock.
and loaded.
And careful.
You're gonna
Blub, blub,
get
blub.
behind it.
Nice and slow. Oh, perfect. What number do you think it is?
3.
3?
3.
I don't
3,
know.
yeah. We've only done 2, so this will be number 3.
Yum.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi.
We're making shortbread cookies.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Look at how smooth that is.
Oh
it's
my
gonna be
gosh.
Like butter.
Criminal undercover.
Saved for posterity.
It looks like a nose.
Okay,
Okay, hold on.
we'll go with nose.
Flour incoming.
Okay, Mom. Incoming flour.
You get a smiley face. Number 3.
And it's only 3? My
That's
goodness.
only 3 so far.
I'm so glad because, you know, I always get...
You
You're the one
said-
that said not to lose count.
Well, you know.
Ah,
Oh, my God.
4.
Number
Last
4.
one. Last
Number
one.
4.
Last first
There
one.
we go.
Push it down to make
Deanna
sure
was trying to
it's-
tell us that the other one was number 4. We're like, wait a
Well, I'm glad
second.
I got my people with me.
Here we go. Number 4.
Oh, that's
Flop.
that's a bit on tight squeeze, but
Beautiful.
loverly.
Lovely
Now
and beautiful.
locked
Lock it, Lord.
and loaded. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my God. Put a lid.
What was that one? This is... You just said something.
Oh, sorry. Now this is where the fun begins and the mess begins. But this is the creative.
The creative process. So we've got
So
our
you
dough.
you put flour all around here. You put it in a little pile,
We put it in a little pile.
and that's where your glass is going to go.
Okay, okay. And we're waiting for a glass because this is a special glass.
Well, it's just the crystal glass. It just
And I have
cuts
been
it.
replaced by a bunch of stuffed animals.
Oh,
look
you
at them
have.
all. They're helping.
Yeah, sometimes it jiggle wiggles when you open it up. So.
Jiggle wiggles. Which,
It's on the left, yeah.
this one over here?
Yeah.
All right.
The
Oh,
one
I got
that's
it all.
not too big. It's kind of in the middle.
So we want to find a nice circle to cut out
Yeah.
the dough.
She's got it.
That's-
That's the one.
Let's see how the size of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a perfect size.
And you stick it upside down in your flour.
Adrian, did you get that
So
paper
it's
towel?
all nice and floured.
It has
Now
to
we
be
got to
floured.
get this
But I'm
dough
okay.
on here.
Well,
All right, Mom, what do you do?
You have to put some flour on your hand. Like I said, this is extremely messy, but you have to put it on your hands so that the muck doesn't stuck.
You don't want the muck stuck.
No muck stuck.
Okay.
So if you want to get a great big something to give me a blob of that stuff,
I will be right
start-
back with the blob. All right, are you ready, Mama?
Yeah,
I'm going to plop you with a big one.
give me a
This is
blob.
what the
Oh, yeah.
dough looks like.
That's nice.
Yeah. And you just plop it on down, and that's why you have to have floury hands. And you just give it a little doodly 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 doodly.
A doodly doodly doodly.
And then you just stick it on, and you just pat it down. Now,
Pat.
you can roll it out, but you have to put more flour on your rolling pin. But it just makes more flour, and it makes it sticky and disgusting.
Well, we don't want sticky and
No.
disgusting.
So you go from the center and you go out, 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 and more flour. Out, 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 out.
I'm good.
Flour and out.
It
Flour
has to come
and
from
out.
middle, out.
Middle out. Dun pat, dun pat.
And
dun
then
pat.
you kind of look at it and you think, okay, how thick do I want this cookie? How thick do we want the cookie?
It's all it's stuck to itself.
Is that
So
a good
that's why
thickness?
you need this. And you go on the outside, you push it,
Oh, we need that lifter.
and you push it. Yeah,
Adrian,
the
can you grab
third
the lifter,
hands.
please?
What's the lifter?
It's the third hand.
It's right. See where the rolling pin is? Oh no. There, it's silver and
Put so much flour on them. They are doing very well at
they
coming
don't get
off.
sticked because they're very gooey and sticky.
Very gooey and
And we
sticky.
have this third hand. What was the story behind this third hand?
Tibby got it for some reason, and it just works out perfectly.
Because you can scrape it. And,
So you put it back
and you
in
don't
the
have to
flour.
put parchment paper or anything down
Nope.
on there.
Now with these guys, you just kind of pick them up
Present it.
and you put it at the side because you get some more. Because you certainly don't want too much flour.
You know what you should do?
So you get
That goes over there,
His weirdo.
and you make more and more and more until you got the last.
And then,
ready.
Yep,
didn't you guys buy him a weirdo Funko Pop like a year or two ago?
it makes a lot. So
Oh yeah. How many cookies would you say this recipe makes?
48.
48 cookies.
Yep.
Oh, it's buttery, dreamy, creamy.
Well, it melts in your mouth.
To be continued.
It's time consuming, but you know, by George, you get a great big pail of it, and it makes it all worthwhile.
Does indeed.
That's why it's a once in a.
Once a year tradition.
But it melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
Why don't you have any Christmas music? Is it because it's
Okay, so we have put them in the oven at 325, and you said for like 13 minutes or
Yep.
12 minutes.
13.
But we have to be very careful because
Because of all the butter, it burns.
It can burn really quickly.
So you keep an eyeball on it.
So you usually use the third hand and you just lift up the corner of one and make sure that the bottom is nice and brown,
Yeah,
but
evenly.
not burnt.
Yep.
But you have to keep an eye on it.
Yep.
Got it.
We
What's
don't-
it? Nice. You want to try?
It's not bad.
Try a little bite. It's really hard to describe. Surprising, right?
Be prepared to be messy, right, Mama?
Oh God. Very
Always
messy.
Surprising.
Lots of flour.
Well, it's just that otherwise it's just a sticky, gooey mess.
I don't want a sticky, gooey mess.
We're getting there.
How we doing, Ma?
Well, we're getting there.
Oh my goodness. It's a big job.
I wonder, yes. That's why it's once a year.
Yeah. It's just a lot of getting the flour, making sure you smoosh it down from the inside out, using your little round
It's a
thing.
labor of love.
And why don't you use cookie cutters?
Well, it's because it's so sticky
Yeah.
that it sticks to the cutters and you think, oh, are we having fun yet?
We don't want to be having fun.
Well, this is it.
Labor of love.
It is a labor of love.
So this is why you have to make sure that they cook enough. We kind of took it out a little early and they're a little flaky, but we want this to be a little bit more brown, not so white. So I'd say if we give this maybe 3 more minutes, it would be good. You also have to make sure that your oven cooks evenly. Mom's is a little weird, so we had to put it up to 335. But so far, yeah, those are the ones that broke apart. I was like, oh, let's just cook them a little bit more. We're getting there. Okay, we're gonna help you with a little what to do. See that?
Have them
watch
you eat it.
That's a mess. This? Not do. Oh, it's not cooked enough. It goes breaky.
Yeah, throw it back
Good? Not good.
in. Throw it back in. Shortbread.
Shortbread cookie.
Okay, what's the verdict, Mom?
Oh, ha, ha. Perfect.
All right, we got a lot of cookies. Ooh. But I think there was something that happened here. Let me come over to Mom and she's gonna just kind of talk to you about what happened, Mom.
Well, I was talking to my sister,
Uh-huh.
and she says 1 pound of butter, which is 2 cups, not 2 things of butter,
Pounds of
which is
butter.
4 cups.
4 cups. So we just used 4 cups of butter when we were supposed to use 2 cups of butter.
And it's very good, so everybody come and get it and use a spoon.
It's just going to be very, very breaky party, delicate, lovely. But it melts in your mouth.
It melts in your mouth and your hand
And your hand.
and all down the front of you.
So
So ring, 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 come and get it.